Here we have nuclear medicine. I always get confused. Everything looks the same. So, diagnostic imaging. This is our library where we usually come and write all our notes, have meetings. Sometimes we have presentations that go up on that screen right there. This room isn't used as much as the other room just because there's no audio that comes in for when people want to remote in. So I'm here because I'm looking for a specific book for radiology, and it doesn't look like they have it here, but I ordered it online, so it was highly recommended by the radiologist. And even on Amazon it said that if you're in radiology residency, they recommend that book for first years. So just looking through these books to see if we have it here, even though I already bought it. So we're in the radiologist room now, radiology room. You can't even see all these books, but this was the one that he told me to get. Hi! Hi! Mommy's not leaving. Hi! I know, Mommy's gonna stay. I love you. Jeez, he's so fuzzy now. I know. You want Mommy to pick you up? I know. So I am back from my radiology rotation. It's only 12 o'clock now, but I'm gonna listen to didactics from home and just spend time with Wyatt. He's been really fussy lately. And they call this rotation, oops. They call this rotation Rady Holiday, and so I'm very appreciative of this rotation before I start nights. I know. I know. I know. Okay, Mommy's coming. I'll pick you up now. Okay. Okay.
So that's it. You take away from my legs. You did this, Jake. You did. Big I don't know who did, but it wasn't.
Such a faker. You like the green bean? Yummy. Moving on to broccoli. Oh my gosh. You gotta chew it, okay, honey? You gonna chew it? Yeah. Good job. So it's around 2:30 now. He's down for his nap. And since since I'm off early, I'm gonna try to do some test questions just because my exam is in February. Almost. Look who's awake! You are. Wyatt is awake. He says, hi everybody. Yeah. Whoa. All right, let's go. All right, so I just wanted to sit down and talk to everyone about this radiology rotation and why family medicine residents have to go through radiology. And it's actually really important that we learn some, even though the radiologist will be looking at all the imaging and giving you a report. It's also important for you to be able to read your own images. I think I also said in a previous video that as a family medicine physician, you can also work in the emergency department. And so when you're in the emergency department, you order imaging a lot. You order CT scans, chest x-rays, things like that. And sometimes when you're on nights, the radiologist doesn't turn around, give you a report as fast. So it's always a good idea to be able to do a quick read. But more importantly, I think it's important to know when you order certain tests, because when you're in the outpatient setting, you're trying to diagnose a shoulder pain, if it's a rotator cuff tear or maybe it's a labral tear, do you order with or without contrast? I think those are things that are really important to learn, because later on in practice, you don't want to look stupid when you order the wrong test. And it's useless for you if you don't order the right test, because then it's not going to help you diagnose your patient. So I brought you guys along the hospital earlier today, and I didn't really explain much, but I think I want to explain it now. So some of the images that you saw is basically a swallow study, or it's actually a speech study. So there's lots of different things that can be going on up here in the throat, swallowing wise. And we give the patient this barium swallows. It's radio opaque, so when you take x-rays of it, it shows up as black. That enables us to see if it's going down the wrong tube, if the fluid's coming back up, and things like that nature. And so you would order, there's like 3 different types of tests that you would order if, depending on the patient's symptoms, you would order a different test. Like say a patient says that they're swallowing and it's causing them to cough and they have pneumonia a lot, and this is generally older people, you would order a speech study, because that shows if they're aspirating or if they just have weak muscles that causes it to go down the wrong throat, or wrong tube, I'm sorry. And if another patient is having, say, food getting stuck, then they would order what they call a barium swallow that shows just the esophagus down to the upper part of the stomach. And then if you want to see like pass through of the stomach, then you would actually do an upper GI. Or say if someone said they had early satiety, which means that they eat a little bit and then suddenly they get full, you would want to look all the way up into the stomach and small intestine. So you would do an upper GI swallow study. So you're still swallowing barium, it's just where in the tract that you're looking. So I learned a lot about that. We also went into different departments like CT scans, MRIs, x-rays, nuclear medicine studies, and then later on during the day I would sit with a radiologist. I think the most important thing on this rotation is learning how to study chest x-rays, and so I looked through a book and did lots of that. Yeah, basically that's it. I don't know if you guys have any questions about radiology. Like, are you guys interested in the field? Because to me it's pretty boring. I don't know, but radiologists thinks, you know, the radiologists that I'm with, they're always so like excited about their job. And there's lots of different types of radiologists. Like there's interventional radiology where they actually do procedures, or some people specialize in different parts of radiology like neuro or breasts. You know, they do a lot of mammography, so it just depends. I don't know if you guys are interested in those things. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day doing some more practice questions and hanging out, chilling, trying to relax before I have a crazy inpatient night rotation next. Is he asleep?
Sleepy. No, he's not asleep.
Hi. So, hi Wyatt. So I have 2 questions left in my practice test. Yeah, but it's been taking so... Yeah. So I just have 2 more questions in my practice test, but it's been taking so long just because I have to read through all the answers, even the wrong ones, read through why they were wrong and why each answer was correct. And if you guys heard from my previous lecture, that's the best way to improve your score. Practice questions, practice questions, practice questions. And not only that, you have to read through everything to understand why you got each question right and why you got each question wrong. I think it's almost been an hour and a half and I only got through 25 questions. All right, time for dinner. So today for dinner we have some berries. Yum.
Blueberry and pear.
Blueberry and pear. Mommy and Daddy are having something else, but this is kind of like an appetizer. Question: do you guys use Snapchat? Do you guys use Snapchat or Instagram stories? Or which one do you watch more? Because on break, I'm trying to be more active on social media, but I don't know. What do you guys look more at? Because I feel like I've fallen off the train here. And I'll show you guys our food. Yeah. Yummy. He loves it. So for dinner, we have some pork chops with garlic green beans and rice. Because I'm Asian, I just gotta eat some rice. So we're gonna end the video here, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button so you don't miss the next upload, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Yay! Are you done chewing the broccoli? No, not quite.